It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We're at the Verizon Center, where the Wizards will try to turn it up on their home floor. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in a small forward. Conley's shot is off.
Like Conley, a lightning quick level, has never been an all-star, but certainly in the conversation as a two-way player who's been a cornerstone for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Wall, that's good. Washington on D. Conley, the pass. Allen, left side. Looks for Randolph.
Well, don't get too used to that, fellas. I mean, that kind of dunk is not usually part of what he does.
Well, unless the D plays as soft on him as they did right there.
Yeah, exactly. With defense like that, anything is possible.
Come on.
Here's Pierce. Allen outside. Lee outside. Back to Allen. Kicks to Randolph. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Lee gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he flashes home the three.
Here's Wall. Up to that. And the dunk by Humphries.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Now here is Conley. It's Allen on the wing. Gasol kicks to Lee. Again, Memphis. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The Wizards making the playoffs last season for the first time in the last 6 years, playing around 500 basketball. Steve, what's the upside for this team in your opinion?
Well, their depth and history of injuries have to be a concern, Kevin. I mean, in the East, they'll remain a playoff team, but a contender for the title, I don't know.
Here's Conley, following the basket by John Wall. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And, you know, part of the depth issue for the Wizards is they struggled to find difference makers in the draft. Aside from taking John Wall first overall back in 2010, their selections have more than often left a bit to be desired.
And here's Allen. After the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Allen drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, you look at some of the best picks in the Wizards history. Earl the Pearl Monroe, Sunselt. Great players, but not as many great picks. And that's frankly why this has been one of the NBA's less successful teams over the years.
Second free throw, no good. Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
Tayshaun Prince has checked in for Allen.
And, you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide-open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Carter outside, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Porter, no luck.
And last season, it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. New head coach, the injury to Marc Gasol, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
Miller dishes to Porter. And the foul on Tayshaun Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's Porter with the three.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance point. Only one bucket for them.
Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls for him. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. And Koufos drops them both. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Miller kicks to Beal. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
For the three. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. We've got Udrih out there with Carter. Koufos out there with Tayshaun Prince. And it's Stokes in the four-man position. And that's a foul called on Chris Humphries.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Koufos kicks the crease. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Here's for 3. That's good. Pierce has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards.
No confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And it's Carter again missing. Chris Humphries, one of the lone veterans, Steve, last season on a rebuilding Celtics team.
Well, he was really a salary cap piece in that trade that brought Garnett and Pierce to Brooklyn. So, yeah, the minutes, limited by the needs of the Celtics to play younger players. But the Celtics, I mean, they were actually better on both ends when he was on the court.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work. But there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris.
And for Humphries last season to return to form with his mid-range jump shot. Very much value added. He's dangerous from that high post area.
Just 5 on the clock. Pierce with a wide open look. Gortok, the pass to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get it back. The kick out to Pierce. Over Udrich. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Paul Pierce.
We talk about Humphrey's shooting ability, a career year at the free throw line. Shot it at over 81%.
And off again. Humphreys. Lee goes in. It's John Wall with the rebound. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And stolen by Udrich. Memphis leading by 5. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Washington making some changes.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Allen kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Udrich. 4 on the clock. Allen inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now Porter looking for his first basket still in this one. Misses the step-back jump shot.
It shows up in the stats. They don't tell the whole story. Last year when the Grizzlies were healthy, they were very tough defensively.
Beautiful work in the transition game. That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gasol is green on Miller. And Udrich gets to Gasol. Lee outside. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Zach Randolph enjoying the best years of his career and most sustained success in Memphis. A tricky choice for him this offseason, deciding whether to opt out of the final year of his contract or to become a free agent.
And Memphis opting to re-sign Zach Randolph, Clark, this offseason. Nice to see him back in a Grizzlies uniform.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. It seems like he and that city are a terrific match. Britton, Bryan, Zebo doing his work on the glass and from the low block either side. And that duo of him and Gasol, that's one of the more entertaining big man pairs in the league.
Formidable, you're right. Pierce for 3. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Gasol's in the post. He's against Humphrey. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, with the extra weight he has over his man there, I mean, he's going to be hard to slow down when he gets ahead of steam. Those extra LBs make a difference.
Wizards making a switch here. Servants checked in.
Well, Marc Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to a team when he's gone. I mean, the Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
And a wide open look for Lee. Off target from outside. Beal dishes to Pierce. Beal the pass to Pierce. Shot misses.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Now here's Conley. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Kevin Serafin is out there with Gortat. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. 6 to shoot. Lee outside. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Beal's shot is good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
For the past few seasons, the Wizards have been making trades almost every season, but they stuck with their roster last year, and Clark, it paid off.
It sure did, Kevin. You can see how they continue to grow into a really tight-knit, cohesive group over the season, and that always makes a difference.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Courtney Lee, acquired by the Grizzlies last season in a trade with the Celtics, and as teammate Mike Conley has put it, Courtney was a huge, huge piece. People overlook him, but it's key that he's able to stretch the court for us. It gives Zach and Mark more space, and he can definitely lock up defensively. Kevin?
He's been a great fit as a two-way player on the perimeter, too, Doris. Thanks. Here's Randolph. Kicks it out to him. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And some stability from this franchise, which has seen some ups and downs over the past few years. Nice to have a foundation for the Wizards to build off.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Paul Pierce. Conley kicks to Allen. Left side Gasol. And he jams that one in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Hammer time.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Allen. Gortop with the rebound.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Memphis leading.
Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got to game for.
And Paul Pierce with the slam.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Conley dishes to Allen. Back to Conley. Shot from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. And Randolph, now 33 years old, had that knee injury a couple seasons back.
Yeah, his rebounding remains excellent, but we've seen his scoring wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Not quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective play.
106 left in the third quarter. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Conley kicks to Allen. Feeds to Gasol. Beal with the steal. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Prince against Porter. Fades and shoots. And stolen by Prince. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Miller outside. Passes it to Porter. And Vince Carter pulls it down. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. he banks in the layup. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tie game in Washington. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. The Wizards shooting 43% from the field. So on the floor for Memphis. We got Kufis. Udrich out there with Carter. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. And it's Stokes in the 4.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
I think he got there in time. Nice play. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting here about 46%.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Miller. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Carter drives in. Good on the shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
With authority.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Pass to Rice. A shot. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to them here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, that's 3 of their last 5 scores coming in fast break situations, guys, so they've made the most of their opportunities.
There's the dish to Udrich. He kicks to Carter. The 15-footer. Rebound, Washington. Seraphin's number 5 here tonight.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defender. The hoop was there waiting for them.
Carter, the pass to Stokes. With the tip. Washington leading now by 4. Porter dishes to Seraphin. Got a piece of it. Rice kicks to Porter. Misses the 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
There's Prince. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich.
Terrific execution there when it mattered the most. He knew he had the height advantage, and he got the job done.
Washington calls timeout. Changing it up here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Here's Pierce from the wing. Can't hit. And it's Memphis the other way. Conley, the pass to Randall.
Get going.
Out to Lee. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for the Wizards.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
and they've been knocking down the mid-range jumper as well.
Conley for three. Count that one. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
More time. The kick out to Pierce. Down low. Wall's shot is off.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Pondexter gets to Gasol. And a powerful one-handed slam. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And a wide look for Lee. Off target from the wing.
He just has not been... Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Oh, what a basket and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And it's Conley penetrating. It's in!
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
Wall kicks to Humphries. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Over to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Vince Carter is checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Randolph. Good.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the two open threes.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Right between the eyes.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Conley inside the line. Yes!
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And Pierce, here we go. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thanks for tuning in.